Hello and welcome back to You Like It, We Don't. I'm one of your three hosts, Jen.
I'm Maeve.
And I'm Urbia. And welcome back to our gaming news. The first topic of the day will be Fortnite Battle Royale is coming to Android and iOS devices. So, what do you guys think about this?
How exactly are you going to play this on a mobile device?
Okay, there are Bluetooth. There are Bluetooth, controllers and stuff out. So it's not too bad.
But how exactly would that work? I've tried linking a PlayStation 4 controller to a tablet, but I didn't know if I did it wrong. So I was able to control my PS4 with my tablet, which was less than useless now that I think about it. So I don't know. Does tapping work that well?
No, because you can't feel when you press the button. You can sometimes press just a little outside of the button, and you don't realize it. So I don't like playing games on touchscreens too much.
Yeah, I mean, some games like Papers, Please, and things like that, I can understand how, point-and-click games, fundamentally, that will work because
that work with touch controls. But let's be honest, Fortnite's not going to be one of them.
No,
it's going to have some form of control, but most people are going to have to do it with a Bluetooth controller or something.
Unless they're going to make a sort of virtual controller where you touch buttons on the edge of your screen, but if you're like me and you have freakishly large thumbs, thanks to years of gaming, you're just going to hit the wrong button constantly.
Thanks to years of slamming my thumb indoors.
Because I don't check, ever, apparently.
So, I mean, look, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's good for Fortnite. Let them do it. Hey, if they want to get another whole new audience, why not? It's pretty interesting though that it's gonna be crossplay though.
And cross progression. So you can switch from one device to another while you're on the go.
Yeah, so that is pretty impressive, I will say.
No, I commend that. I just have no idea how it's going to work.
And a good part is Sony have finally given Fortnite the go-ahead for crossplay. Sony this generation have kind of been a little bit,
assholes.
Yeah, when it comes to crossplay. So they actually they gave Fortnite the go-ahead. So that's pretty cool as well.
Okay, I'm happy for Fortnite. I do hope it goes well. I just, if I see someone playing it on a mobile device, I will be impressed because I do want mobile gaming to be normalized because I'm fed up of being the only one.
I really want to see it run on a shitty Android phone.
One of those Vodafones you get down here.
Oh. No. Oh, it would be 10 frames per second, if that.
That's 1 frame per minute.
1 frame per minute, yes.
And then a call comes in, you're just desperately swiping out.
Exactly.
What happens if you accidentally hit the power button to sleep mode the screen?
Imagine that, then you get back in connection lost, and you were 2 people away from becoming 1. And
you're like,
no! And then it pans out and you're on a train.
With a headset.
With a headset and you're playing. No!
Everyone looks at you. Okay, I'm shifting cars.
Yeah, it's okay. I need to get out in 15 stops, but I'm getting out now.
Imagine the case where it's couch co-op. You can have your friends play on their phones while you're playing on the TV. That could be interesting.
That can be pretty interesting.
Assuming the 3G data plan you have can carry that sort of connection.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it is pretty fast these days.
It's fast, but how much data is that going to chew away?
It might chew a lot, but, I mean,
uncapped data doesn't exist down here, unfortunately. Apparently, other countries have it, in the civilized world.
Yeah, most other countries have that.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. You guys don't have it.
we have uncapped, but it is so excruciatingly expensive.
Now, the only uncapped mobile data you can get here goes for, I think, 800 Rand. So that would put it just under $70, I think.
I think a bit less. It's about 65.
Yeah, and
That's not too bad.
but they throttle your usage after 5 gigabytes.
Yes. So basically, if you have 10 megabits per second line, while in uncapped mode, 5 gigabytes in, they throttle you to something like 100 kilobits per second.
Worse still, they limited the amount of SIMs that they issued that could get that.
Of course they did.
So, one step backwards. Moving on.
Next topic.
All right. Yeah. Next topic is the Nintendo Switch Direct. Now, I don't know if for anybody who's watched the Nintendo Switch Direct, I did watch it. It was a little bit disappointing. There were quite a lot of ports, but there were some pretty good announcements. Like, for instance, the Switch has sold over 3,800,000 units in Japan.
Oh, I would have killed to get a slice of that.
Yeah, 14 million globally as well.
Yes, which puts it above the lifetime sales of the Wii U. Lifetime sales.
You think Nintendo executives are just doing the Scrooge McDuck thing and doing backstrokes in their money?
During the Wii days, they actually had this meme where it was Miyamoto and somebody else famous from Nintendo. I can't remember.
Gary?
No, not Gary. Gary works in accounts. But basically, they were holding the Wii, and then the Wii was literally printing money out from it. And it's like, it prints money.
This thing's printing gold.
So the Nintendo Switch is printing money, gold, diamonds, whatever you want.
Wow. I mean, it blew away the PlayStation 4's
sales in Japan.
Sales. But okay, we knew it was going to do well in Japan because their mobile gaming is
predominantly mobile gaming, and for them it's great if they're back home and they want to carry on playing. Just put it in the dock and there you go.
Yeah,
carry on playing. Like in Japan, obviously it works. It's going to work great. Also, one of the I think fastest selling system in America, if I'm not mistaken.
Definitely 7.23 million units in the last quarter alone.
Yes.
Wow.
It is
crazy. Look, I have to give chops to Nintendo because when I heard about the Switch originally, I didn't think they could do it. I will confess.
Well, look,
I thought they were going to screw it up.
When they first announced the Switch, their stocks went down.
The people who sold must feel like assholes.
Yes, those people who sold.
They must be kicking
Why?
I mean, it was something new, and we did just see the Wii U. I'm not going to say fail, but not do as well as previous consoles.
Yes.
Yes, but the Wii U was never a proper hybrid console. I think Nintendo has now effectively made the leap now.
Yes.
Everything beyond this now that's not hybrid is going to be criticized for not being hybrid.
I mean, look, I don't know. I think Sony and Microsoft are going to stick with their guns. But maybe we might see from both of them in the future not a portable that goes into a dock, but maybe two versions of an Xbox and a PS4. Well, not PS4 at that point; it would be a PS5 or PS6 or whatever.
Or if it is the last one, the PlayStation Ultra.
Yes, and knowing the Xbox naming system, it's going to be the Xbox -11.
Xbox 0.
And they'll once again bring back the Kinect.
No. But imagine that. That would be pretty cool. Having if you're a gamer that plays mostly at home, you buy the one that has the bigger specs, and then you just play at home. If you are that dual portable and home gamer, buy the one that has a dock. I don't see there's no way they can lose money on that. Because they will have both markets then.
They will, but I think that with how easy the hybrid system works, I mean, you've showed me now how seamless it is to switch from
To switch from, yeah.
To switch.
That's why they did it.
Oh, that's why they did it, the crafty bastards. But you've showed me how easy the switch switches from dot to mobile, and I don't think that having a system that's now 100% mobile or 100% home is going to be able to beat that. Whenever the Switch 2 comes out, or whatever they call it, maybe it's the Game Boy Switch or the...
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be the Switch U.
The Switch 2 toy, whatever.
Switch.
The Super... Okay, that's actually not a bad name.
The Switch 3D. And then you can have...
3D,
yes. And you can have the new Switch 3D.
The new Switch 3D. Yes. Then the new Switch 3D.
The Switch.
It's obvious.
The what?
The Switch.
The Switch.
Whatever's going to replace the Switch at the end of its lifetime is obviously, or at least I hope, going to follow the same concept and just be bigger and better. Hopefully, I actually thought the thing was tablet-sized when I saw the marketing for it. I actually hope the next one is. So they're just going to go with this idea now, hopefully, if they're smart.
But look, I have to admit, Nintendo are the only ones who always are the innovators. Sometimes it doesn't work.
But at least they try.
I will give
everyone else eventually just sort of, catches up eventually. I mean, let's face it, the PSP and the Vita, Nintendo have beat them to that a long time ago with the Game
Nintendo
Boys.
has been in the...
And Xbox, well, they haven't even attempted anything mobile yet.
Alright guys, moving on to the next bit of news from the Nintendo Direct. Mario Tennis Aces has been announced. So
Mario's still playing tennis?
Yeah, Mario's still playing tennis after all these years. He's doing pretty well for such an old guy.
Yeah.
I really like the tennis games. They're pretty good.
I never played any of the Mario Tennis games, so I can't really give my opinion on this. But
you've played tennis games.
I've heard that they're good, so that's good.
It falls into Nintendo sports games that tend to be pretty good.
Yes. And judging by the box art that was leaked, it's going to have a launch of June 22nd, which is not too far off. So, for all those Mario Tennis fans out there,
calm down, it's coming.
Also, they did show a couple of things. There's actually going to be a story mode as well.
For tennis?
For tennis in a Mario Tennis game, yes.
So what, like tournament-style story mode?
I do not know. I don't know. But there will be...
How does Bowser thwart Mario's ambitions in tennis? Does he kidnap Princess Peach in the middle of a tournament?
Racket or something?
Yeah, like he kidnaps her golden racket and then says, "Now you must win the tournament in order to get her back."
Yeah, you're like, Bowser, your plans are getting weirder and weirder.
Just stop, please.
I'm hoping that we can see more characters than there was in the last one. Like, if we can see, like, Solid Snake.
There probably will be. There probably will. Oh, Solid, that would be amazing. Snake. And then whenever he loses, like, he falls on the ground and says, "Snake! Snake! Snake!" Okay, also, Okami HD is heading to the Nintendo Switch with touchscreen functionality.
Is this like the 100th time they ported Okami HD and it still hasn't been selling?
So Okami HD has been on the PS3, the PS4, and Xbox One, the PC, and now it's going to be on the Switch.
A bigger horse than I am. Jeez, guys.
So it's coming to almost everything. Almost everything.
Okay, I can't blame them. Everybody has at least one system, but nobody has the same system. So, I can't blame them for not wanting to corner all of the markets.
Yes. No, exactly. So, I mean, look. It's a good game. I like the game. So, if more people get into it, then sure, go right ahead.
I think I'm one of the rare people who has it for the PS2.
Oh, you had for the PS2?
Yeah, I had it
Damn.
like original, man. Like,
damn,
It's a testimony to how long the PS2 lasts. It just doesn't die. The controllers are crapping out, but
yeah,
the system is still
the
going.
system's still going strong.
It's like a Kalashnikov rifle.
Yes.
It just won't die.
So, who wants to do the next bit of news?
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is coming out.
Yeah. Captain
It was
Toad Treasure
a
Tracker.
Wii U puzzle game.
I am a little bit mad about this announcement because I bought Captain Toad Treasure Tracker about 3 months ago for the Wii U.
Don't you feel like an idiot?
I do feel like a right old pillock.
A proper yes.
But I mean, okay, whatever. It's fine. I still have Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so it's okay.
Jeez.
I'm fine. And they also are adding a couple of new features and a new levels based off of Super Mario Odyssey, so that's pretty cool. And it's also releasing on the Nintendo 3DS and July 13th.
Yeah. I never really
3DS.
played. Toad, has he had previous games before?
Not that I know of. I think this might be his first one.
Okay,
if I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
That was like one of my least favorite characters. He kept on telling me the princess is in another castle. Like, get your goddamn intel correct. Like, how many
So you're
castles
saying-
are there? Like,
So
are you
you're
telling
saying
me-
I just ran through this gauntlet, almost
Yeah.
getting myself killed, so that you could tell me she's not here?
Why
Are
did
you telling me
tell
all
that
these
at the
castles
door?
have Bowser inside them? Like, how many Bowsers are there?
Yes.
It makes no
But
sense.
okay. I mean, back in the day, those were the older stuff. So whatever. Those are the older Mario games. I mean, the new stories aren't any better, but at least there's not a million Bowsers. But Bowser does have children, so
With who?
we don't
Who do
know.
you
But
think?
there's a lot of speculation saying that Peach is the mother. At which point I need to ask how.
Well, she's maintaining her figure very well for a woman that's pumped out that many.
So,
I mean, I imagine
who knows?
Bowser probably lays eggs or something. Maybe he's one of those asexual sort of things. Like, why
Aw,
not?
dude.
He's a dinosaur. Dinosaur lay eggs, right? Like,
I mean,
Yes, but they were
what
fertilized
is he
by
actually?
someone
He's
else.
like a weird dinosaur turtle hybrid.
he's the Koopa King
With
or
a
whatever,
mustache.
which is like a dinosaur or something.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he is. Who knows? I mean, if Jurassic Park has taught us anything, is that life goes on. Eventually, dinosaurs will find a way.
Not to kill Jeff Goldblum, unfortunately,
No.
but you know, to
Chaos theory.
impeccable.
Yes.
All right, so then we move on gracefully to No More Heroes, another one of the Switch exclusives. The Switch is just raking them in right now, isn't it?
Yes, it's because Nintendo finally realizes, wait a second, exclusives sell consoles,
Console.
both first party and third party. So finally they're doing something about it. Have either of you guys played No More Heroes?
No,
It's on my
unfortunately, I
list to play, though.
haven't.
It was
A
fun.
substantial list.
Yes. I have played No More Heroes. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane. It's one of the weirdest games you'll ever play. You ride a bike that's bigger than a car. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just one of those weird Japanese games that you have to play
Yes,
for
but
experience.
I've noticed there are two types of Japanese weird. Good weird and bad weird. So I'm assuming this is good weird.
Yeah.
No, it's good weird. It's good weird. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, but
Yeah,
man, is it
like
strange.
the Yakuza games section of weird, where
Yes,
you
where
know
it's-
you do get a lot of weirdness going on in there, but nothing breaking at least.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Did the previous games have co-op? Because it says this one does.
No, it did not, which is pretty cool. Yes. That is very nice.
I'd like to say that when we mentioned that co-op is necessary, that they were listening. And
yes.
So we did that. I think we're claiming credit for that one.
Yes, we're claiming credit for that one. Yes, it has nothing to do with anything else. It's us. It's us.
Not market research, not fan outcry. No, right here.
No.
Us.
Us. We did it.
Specifically me.
You're welcome. From you?
Specifically.
Urbia?
Yes.
Right. Something that's pretty cool as well for the people who do not have a PS4 or who didn't buy this game when it first came out. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming out to Switch and to PC and to Xbox One. So, but I mean, Activision, we know that they're whores.
Yeah. It's probably going to be limited to something. I mean, who are they excluding there? I don't think anyone. But I am actually looking forward to that. I do want to play the Crash Bandicoot trilogy again, and at the risk of alienating probably a lot of console players. But the PC version is probably going to be cheaper. So I might pick it up on PC instead of on PS4.
I have the game. You can just borrow it from me.
Sweet.
And it's releasing on July 10th.
Borrowing games between people. Wow.
What a novel concept.
I wonder if that should be
it's releasing
reintroduced.
July 10th as well, so
it's
not too
July
far
10th.
away.
Yeah, so a lot of these games are actually releasing this year, which is pretty good. And then...
I'm going to be so broke this year.
Actually, first, let's talk about Octopath Traveler. Square Enix made an appearance on the Nintendo Direct. They announced a RPG called Octopath Traveler. Guys, have you ever heard of this before?
Yeah, I can't wait for the game. Like, it looks so crazy good.
What is it about?
I told you about this game a million times. It's like an HD 2D JRPG. It looks like an old school JRPG, but like with HD updated, and like the background sort of moves a little bit, but it's still 2D.
So it's a fancy 2D.
Yeah, it looks
2.5D
really
RPG.
fancy. I can't wait to get it. I'm a big fan of 2D JRPGs.
Yeah, same here. All right, and that's coming out July 13th.
Yeah,
it's a busy year for Nintendo.
And there's a lot of things coming out in July, actually. Oof.
I'm going to be so poor.
Oh, yes.
Gonna have to sell another kidney.
And then, Urbia, you do the honors. Say the biggest announcement,
all right,
please,
so
from
drum
the
roll,
Nintendo
please.
Switch Direct. I don't have a drum here.
Super Mario Brothers is coming out.
Yes.
And it's gonna have, Super Mario's gonna have Link from Zelda, and it's coming out 2018. Not sure when, though. They didn't.
Yes.
They didn't specify, but yeah, I can't wait.
They also said that characters from Splatoon 2 are going to be.
How exactly are their combat going to work?
I don't know, but look, Nintendo always finds a way.
It was weird enough when Isaac from Dead Space had made an appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Am I thinking about the wrong game?
Yeah, that wasn't in Super Smash
That was
Bros.
not Super Smash.
That was in PlayStation All Stars.
Never mind.
I was about to say, what are you doing?
It was in one of the two. I just couldn't remember which.
So, yeah, that's great. Finally. Jeez. They're finally releasing a Super Smash Bros. They didn't give any real details whether it's going to be a port of the Wii U version. However, they did put the 4 in the Bros. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be a port of the Wii U version. Which
with
was
some
still a great
additional
game.
characters, I'm guessing.
Yes, with additional characters, and I hope that they add a story mode.
The previous story modes weren't too great. They did have them, but
No, I don't think that the one on the Wii had a story mode. They removed it for the Wii, I think.
Okay, I know the GameCube one did, though.
Well, yeah, the Wii U one was, I think, the first one that didn't have a story mode. So hopefully they keep the story mode. Because, I mean, okay, even if it's cheesy.
Wii U.
Yeah, the poor Wii U.
It never stood a chance.
Yeah, it never got a break.
Decisions. First, its marketing was shit, and then they, take out essential parts of games, which is too bad. There's nothing wrong with the console.
Yes, so. But okay. The good part is Smash Bros. Is coming, and that's awesome. It's going to be so much fun playing that game again. Irby, are you looking forward to it as well?
No, definitely. I love, Nintendo was my first console as a kid. The Nintendo Entertainment System, I'll always love everything Nintendo does.
Okay, and I only got in to Nintendo during the Wii era, mainly because they barely sold NES in South Africa, so...
Game Boy counts, though. That's a Nintendo system.
I would like to point out that my Game Boy I got from America when my dad went there. So, I'm not 100% sure if there was at the time, because I was just so happy that I had a Game Boy. That was just the best ever. Those were so much fun.
I got my Nintendo system at a flea market of all places.
Yes, and then you lost it.
I
don't lose things. People borrow them and they don't bring it back.
It's such a shame. I would have loved if you still had it. I would have borrowed it from you
and then never give it back.
And never given it back.
I mean, I had this Star Wars encyclopedia. Again, I found it at a flea market, so I'll never find it again. From episode 1 all the way through to episode 6. It had audio, it had videos, it explained everything you could possibly
want. And you
want
borrowed it to someone.
And they never brought it back. So whoever's out there and has it, give it back, you fuckers.
Never.
Never! I'd sooner die! Alright, Margin. Let's move on. That's everything from the Nintendo Direct that's, I guess, worth talking about. There was some other stuff. Splatoon 2 is releasing its DLC, but it's nothing too spectacular. Its first paid DLC. It took up so much of the Nintendo Direct. It was something like 5 minutes of the Nintendo Direct. It was... So many people were bitching about that. Announcement of Splatoon 2 was crazy. It took up so much time. But okay, Margin?
Right. Now, this next announcement, it's less an announcement, at least for me, about the game and about where the game is being released. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, aside from the fact that I didn't even play number 3 because I lost interest, these geniuses at Activision Blizzard decided that this game is going to be released on Battle.net. Yes. Well done, Activision. We're going the Origin route again.
Yes. Yeah, just bravo. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. As if there wasn't so many failed attempts at this. Oh, no, wait, there was. You
play Origin. It's too early into GOG's client, so I don't know yet.
I think GOG is doing pretty well for themselves, though, but they understand how to do it.
It's because they actually do give those specials.
Yes. However, that is pretty strange that Activision Blizzard are putting it on Battle.net.
I mean, they did it for Destiny 2, so I see this as a trend to come.
Yeah, they'll probably do that with all of their AAA titles moving forward.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
What did Valve do to offend these people so made money?
That's what they
made
did.
Billions, and that's what offended.
Exactly. They saw Valve raking in the money, and they were just like, come on, I want a piece of that pie.
But even if they do move all the AAA titles over, all the indie games are just going to stay on Steam.
I mean, look, Steam is always going to be relevant.
Yeah.
It's too big to fail at this point, really.
Careful, no such thing.
Yeah, that's what they said about the whaling business in the 1800s.
Which business?
The whaling business.
Whaling business?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Captain Nemo. Nice to see you there.
Captain Nemo, Captain the Nautilus, man.
Yeah,
That's a
it doesn't
submarine.
matter. Remember, they did say in that book that they were eating whale stuff, so they must have hunted whales.
They hunted dolphins.
They hunted whales as well. Come on. But okay, another very strange thing that's happening with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I mean, okay, it was announced, but their release date is going to be October 12th, 2018. And this is strange, because usually Call of Duty releases in November, and
But
that
it's
means...
very fortuitous. I mean, because we all know what other big game
is coming out in October. And it is Red Dead Redemption 2. So... that's a little bit odd that they're going to go toe-to-toe with Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's not a good game to go toe-to-toe with.
No.
Yeah, like the one company that beats out Activision in sales, like Rockstar. Like
Yes, Rockstar. That is... I don't know how they're going to pull it off.
I mean, it was easy enough for them to beat out Titanfall. I mean, no one even knew what Titanfall was, but... you know, how many Call of Duties have we had? More and more people are getting fed up with Call of Duty. They had that issue with the loot boxes recently, and now they want to go up against Red Dead Redemption 2. Everybody is still in love with the first game, despite all its glitches. And okay, fine, there were many. But
glitches, but it was still a fantastic
It was still a
game.
fantastic game.
I
Elder
didn't have a
Scrolls
single
games
glitch
didn't
in my
have
copy.
glitches in them, so...
I had one glitch, which was pretty weird. That was pretty weird.
Is it that horse thing?
It was my horse just, like, I don't know how to describe it. My horse just randomly just went into the ground, and then I couldn't see my character for like a good minute of riding forward, and then I just died. So I don't know if anybody else had that glitch. But okay, in Red Dead Redemption's defense, that was the only glitch that I had.
Yeah.
That was the only glitch
And now
that I had.
Activision wants to put the 15th or 16th game in the series up against the second game of Red Dead Redemption. I don't know. I don't see this going well for Activision at all.
They should have just stuck to November.
Yeah, because I would definitely be buying Red Dead Redemption over the next Call of Duty. And everybody's going to do that.
Yes,
Name me one person that isn't.
Every Rockstar,
Except the hardcore COD players.
Yes.
They're going to get the game immediately. But everyone else in the universe is just going to get Red Dead Redemption.
It'll be one of those things where it's, okay, I have enough money to get Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Red Dead Redemption 2 this month.
Well, Black Ops... Well, let's see. Black Ops is going to give me... about 5 hours worth of campaigning, and then I get to listen to 12-year-olds calling me, a noob for the next month,
and telling different things what they're going to do to
my mother, and or I could be a cowboy in a large open world, shooting bandits and visiting ladies of easy virtue.
I wonder.
Which one of these do we choose?
And it's releasing on October 26th. So really, it's 14 days difference. It's 2 weeks difference. It's nothing.
Which one's coming out first?
Call of Duty 4 is coming out first on October 12th, and then
Black Ops 4. Major difference.
Black Ops 4 is coming out on October 12th with Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out on the 26th.
So I still think Red Dead Redemption is gonna win. I don't see how Call of Duty could possibly outsell them in 14 days. Plus, with everybody, I'm pretty sure we still have a massive pre-order, backlog for both of these games. So I don't know. Even with the 14 days, I'm convinced Red Dead Redemption will still win. I don't know. Irby, what do you think?
I definitely do think Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to win. The only reason I see why they might do this is to cut into their market share by a little bit, but we already saw that didn't really work. Titanfall 2 had the same idea. I don't know.
Yes, but fortunately for Call of Duty, they had the bigger name recognition. Quite frankly, I think Red Dead Redemption has bigger pull than any Call of Duty game can have at this point.
Yeah.
And we don't know anything about microtransactions yet. That's another aspect
That
at
is
the
true.
moment. I mean,
Imagine like loot boxes, like another controversy.
Because the thing is,
well, but that's just it. Call of Duty already has the controversy. They already have loot boxes. We don't know about Red Dead Redemption. So all they have to do now is announce either no loot boxes or cosmetic only.
But there will be loot boxes. There will.
But okay, if they announce cosmetic only, that's it. Red Dead Redemption. It's gonna be it. In fact, I'm willing to make that call now. I think Red Dead.
Come on!
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead
Don't do that. That's distracting. It's gonna beat it.
Just say Red Dead.
Just say Red Dead, yes. Or Red Redemption. No, wait a second. That doesn't sound good.
That's
Red Redemption, no.
Red Redemption.
Sounds like your girl's on the time of the month. Like.
No.
Classy.
Classy, yes. And a little bit of more news for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It will be set in modern times. So not in the past, not in the future, in modern time.
But we've already had that.
Yes.
Modern Warfare.
Well, yeah, Modern Warfare. Yes, exactly.
So, imagine they lost Modern Warfare taken in the past. Like, what's going
Call of
on?
Duty Modern Warfare. Wait, hello? Hello?
Wait,
it's
guys.
It's not modern if it's in the... Hello?
So limiting to where it can be sold on PC and trying to take on Red Dead. I hope Activision gets so hurt from this. I'm not Rockstar's biggest fan, but I definitely don't like Activision.
Yes. Alright. Moving on to the next bit of news. Valve would like to go into record saying that they are creating new games. However,
Holy shit!
Oh wait, don't get excited yet. There's a little bit of a problem.
It's not Half-Life 3, is it?
First of all, it's not Half-Life 3 because remember, Steam, Valve, Gabe Newell, whoever, they can't count to 3.
Yeah.
3 doesn't exist. It's always 1, 2, 4, 5. Sir, you missed the number 3. Wait, what?
It's 1,
the number
2,
3.
Steam.
3, 2. No, it's 1, 2, Steam, 4.
1, 2, Steam, Revengeance, Revelations, Brotherhood, Conversions.
Meanwhile, it's going to be funny
12.
when it gets to 33. It's like Steam, Valve.
And everyone's just like, Sir,
just...
Did the number 3 do something to you? Where did the number 3 touch you?
Like, no episode 3 of Half-Life 2, no Half-Life 3, no Team Fortress 3.
Yes, no Team
Portal
Fortress 3. Nothing. There's never a 3.
And
never.
The honest trailers, the guy with the epic voice said it best. From the company that couldn't count to 3 if its life depended on it comes.
There's a way they can circumvent that. Just call it Orange
wonder.
Box 2. And put all the games there.
I always wondered if Gabe Newell was in a situation where his bank account was 3,333,333,333. If he looked at his
He wouldn't see anything.
He wouldn't see anything. He'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm bankrupt!"
And then the 1 3 ticks over to a 4. It's like, I've got $4.
I've got $4. Oh, thank God.
So if he and 2 friends go to Burger King, all right, order us 3 burgers. What? 3 burgers. 3 burgers. What? Order us 2 burgers and a sandwich. Gotcha.
Order us 2 burgers and another burger. Okay.
I can get behind that idea.
Why do you he just got in another Half-Life if he hates 3 so much?
Jeez, fuck. Like, why not? Because it's Half-Life, stick with it. Why not a half 2? Or 2.5? Or, I don't know, just something. Don't just leave us hanging like this. Because, I'd like to point out, and this is why people were a little bit annoyed, is that Valve are making a children's card game, online, and it's just, we have enough.
Hearthstone's back.
We have enough children's card games, digital children's cards games. I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's fun and everything, and obviously it's not just for children. But I'm just referencing. No. I am just referencing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged there. So
subtle.
Yes, very subtle. But the thing is, though, it's just another digital card game. I don't see what the big deal is. And on top of it all, the other games that they're busy doing, they have 3. They have 3.
Oh,
3!
Oh my god! Are you sure?
They have 3 VR titles in production. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
3 VR titles.
3 VR titles.
No, but they're not being released at the same time.
Okay, you know what? It's probably in his mind it was 2 + 1
VR
title.
It's probably releasing 2, waiting an hour and then releasing
yes,
the third one.
Exactly. So yeah, they're releasing VR titles. Look, VR is... I can't afford to have a VR headset, unfortunately.
And I can't play VR.
And yes...
I can't play VR because I am one of the unfortunate people in this world that has been born with catastrophic motion sickness. Just sitting in the back of a car is already bad. Planes give me motion sickness. I can't play VR. Yeah. I've tried it and unfortunately it doesn't work. 15 minutes tops. What kind of gaming session is 15 minutes long?
Yes.
If a girl rides my Gen 2 hard, he gets motion sickness as well.
Give me a minute. Give me a second. Oh, wow.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Here, take this, amuse yourself. I'll be back.
Okay. And Irby, I think you're in the same situation as me. It's just too expensive currently.
Well, also, no game's worthwhile in my opinion. Resident Evil 7 is the only thing I can really think of.
Yeah.
Piqued my interest.
I know that game made headshots catastrophically easy to make. You just look at the head and shoot.
Okay, I would like to play Fallout 4 in VR. That seems
true.
And Skyrim in VR seems pretty cool as well.
Nah, I'm done with Skyrim.
Okay, but you got the platinum though, so I understand.
I got it the same month it came out, so I've been done with it.
And I don't know, I'd also like to point out that Gabe Newell's defense of why they haven't done any games for such a long time is kind of bullshit.
Wait.
It's kind of
Let
bullshit.
me just take a drink of this first.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
So,
what is it?
This is what Gabe Newell said. So, according to Gabe Newell, Valve making games again comes from the studio finally having the expertise and hardware to be able to start developing games again, which was the reason behind them investing in hardware like the HTC Vive and the Steam VR headsets.
So they didn't have the hardware to make the games.
Yes, and then it says, however, with those investments done, the company can get back to game development. Gabe Newell, you're swimming in money!
Just buy it!
Yes, you're swimming in money. This is not a good excuse at all.
I mean,
at all.
How does a multi-billion-dollar company now, a private company at that, they're not even listed, how do they claim they don't have the money to buy this hardware? How expensive can it possibly be? I mean, even if they sunk $50 million into developing a AAA game, hell, okay, let's go the full Rockstar route. What was it? $300, $500 million they sunk into
GTA 5.
GTA 5, $500 million. That's still not even a dent. Okay, that's just at least a mild dent in the billions they've made.
Yeah, they probably get there in like a week or something.
Yes. No, it's I don't understand the reasoning here. They could have easily made a game. It's just for some reason they just want to make VR games and card games, and that's
if they followed the
I
CD
don't get
Projekt
it.
Red route, where they self-publish their own games again on their own platform, how can they lose? How? It's Valve.
Exactly. So I don't know.
Has the standard become too high for them? Maybe.
I guess maybe. Look, I guess let's just look at it from this point of view. Valve is back into making games again. So hopefully, this finally leads to Gabriel getting over his fear of the number 3.
Look,
But
I
technically,
don't
it's 4 games because it's 3 VR titles and a card game. So maybe that's how he rationalizes it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to make 4 new games. Okay. Meanwhile, beforehand, they were like, sir, we want to make 3 VR games.
What?
Sorry, what? 3 VR games. What? Okay.
You want to make 0 VR games? What are you talking
You
about?
want to make 0 VR games? I don't understand.
So-
Okay, sir, we want to make 4 games. One of them a card game. Oh, okay.
And the rest VR.
Or the rest
Sweet.
will be VR.
Here's a
I
giant
understand.
It's,
Okay.
I understand. I get.
Here's a giant check. Go, man.
Go, man.
Look, Valve had amazing storytelling, so hopefully this is step 1 of bringing it back. I doubt we'll ever see Half-Life 3, but hopefully, maybe something bigger and better is coming along.
Though they'll never
Maybe.
officially cancel it, though. I think
Yes, they've never
purposely
officially
keep it.
cancelled it, so maybe one day. Let's hope. All right, and our last piece of news for today: the Division 2 has been announced.
As if the first one is such a mind-bending
So
game.
there's almost nobody playing the Division 1 anymore these days, and I'm not sure I was never really excited for the Division to begin with, and the Division 2 doesn't really pique my interest at all. I don't know, what about you guys?
Yeah, I'm not excited though. Like, it can surprise us, though. I'm not gonna get it. Even if it surprises me, I'm not getting it. Like,
It's just not my cup of tea. For those guys who are enjoying the Division 1 and you really feel like a new game, then you know what, good for you. This is great news.
Hopefully we get, some collectibles other than fucking beanies.
Yes, and
That might be
hopefully there won't be loot boxes in here. But, how the state
It's
of
going to be
affairs is going.
cosmetic. Everyone has sort of made peace with cosmetic loot boxes, even though I seem to be standing alone on this fanatic side. Being a fanatic is no fun when you're just the one crazy person yelling. Hey, assholes! I don't want this! Guys!
Yeah, hopefully they'll fix the enemy types as well. If you guys remember,
Well,
the last
okay,
boss was a helicopter.
Yeah, it was a helicopter. They
Like,
did say
what
that
the
they
hell?
are going to use the stuff they learned from the Division 1 to improve the Division 2. So, you know what? That's good.
Okay, but Ubisoft does learn. It's
They
not EA saying, oh, we've learned from Battlefront 1 and we're going to improve Battlefront 2. When Ubisoft, gets a kick in the ass, they actually do learn.
Yes. So
Not the
hopefully-
entire lesson, unfortunately, but they do learn.
Yes. And they said it would probably come out towards the end of 2018 or within the first few months of 2019.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's good.
I'm
If
taking
you're
a
It'll
looking forward
be
to it.
officially revealed during E3, so we'll get to know more then.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking forward to that, great. That's great news.
Yeah,
That's great
all
news.
5 of you guys. I'm happy.
Yes, all 5 of you who are still playing the Division 1,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna love this.
Yeah, and maybe get the 3 guys playing for Honored, to join you playing the Division.
And I guess a little bonus to our news. Judging from the Lost Games news that we gave last time, Trump's went to go meet up with some games officials, and basically he decided that, it just needs to be regulated more like cigarettes and liquor. Because he couldn't prove it, because studies that said that it does cause violence were discredited, and studies saying that it didn't cause violence
have been proven.
But also discredited. Some of them have also been discredited, but there have been more ones that have been proven than not. So the thing is, he said now it just needs to be regulated like cigarettes or liquor. But I'd like to point out...
The White House releases this video that they think proves that video games make it violent. Yes. I recognized a good 60% of the clips. And out of context, yes, they do look gruelingly violent. Yes. But if you don't understand what's going on, it's going to strike you. Meanwhile, if you were playing the game, especially the one Call of Duty Modern Warfare scene there, the knife throw, I won't spoil...
Yes.
Well, exactly. I just say everyone that's played Modern Warfare knows why the knife was thrown. You had no other choice in that moment.
So, I don't know. They're doing it out of context. They're trying to, scare people, scare tactics into saying, oh, no, it definitely needs regulation. When there is sort of regulation. They have the ESRB, even though ESRB is a pile of shit, like we mentioned in the previous video.
That they showed in that clip are rated... Mature.
Yes.
Kids can't play them, or at least they're not supposed to.
Yes. But
if the kid is married, able to buy
parents are just like, oh, dope,
I will buy this game. I will buy, Grand Theft Auto for my 6-year-old. There you go, son.
Dopey. Yeah, exactly. It's just stupid. What they do need is they need more stringent rules of who they sell to, and they need to say that the people at the registers, at the cash registers, when they buy the game, they say, listen, are you buying this for a child? If so, this is a 17 rated game.
Yes, but
they
even
need
the
to
shops
say that.
can't be
They
held
need to
responsible
say that.
for that. Parents have for years looked at the age restriction of a movie and said, no, you can't watch it. Why is it so difficult to do the same for a game?
Who knows?
I remember
a lot of adults or a lot of parents these days still feel like games are for children.
Well, that's the beauty for games. They
are
for children and everyone else.
Yeah, sorry, Irby, you were saying.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and my dad would buy me rated M games, and the guy at GameStop would tell him oh, it's rated M, and my dad would just look at him like, no shit, it's not like I didn't know this already.
Oh, okay, never mind then. That makes my point completely mute.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Irby turned out fine.
Yeah, Irby turned fine. I mean,
he
kills a couple of people on the weekends, but it's just
that's
a couple.
The weekends though. What else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
What's he supposed to do? The internet cut out.
Exactly.
He couldn't play a game to curb his violence.
Yes, look, let's be honest here. In my opinion, violent video games curb violence. Because it makes me feel better when I can go in GTA and imagine, get really mad and think about my ex and just be like, yeah, I'm going to just run people over, and I just imagine them. That's my ex.
Yeah, you're not on the streets. You're not doing drugs. You're not being violent.
Exactly. I'm not on the streets. I'm not shooting people in the face. I'm not buying drugs. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm at home pretending to do all that stuff. In a virtual world, there's, what's wrong about that? I don't know. But whatever. Trump, let's see where this goes with Trump. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted.
I don't go nowhere. It's already effectively flamed out. He's just
he just wants more regulation so he can tax it more. Let's be honest, that's all he really wants.
Did you see the other news that Trump's in? I'll just briefly mention it. Supposedly some campaign funds were given to a porn star so she could be quiet about an affair they had in 2006.
I read about that.
Wow, okay.
He screwed a porn star, and now she's screwing him back.
Wow, that's amazing. Karma!
Yeah. And I'm going to say this loud and proud, I'm voting for the porn star.
Yes.
And there's a rumor that the porn star might do a reenactment of the... of the event.
Look, I know who I've seen a picture of the lady in question, and I'd love to see her doing every reenactment possible. But who's gonna play Trump?
Yeah, that's gonna be funny as he walks
Get
in.
Alec
Like,
Baldwin.
this is gonna be huge.
It's like, oh no, I can't.
No. Turn off. Stop buffering. But okay, that brings us to the end of our news segment. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Any last words from you guys?
I kind of want to say fuck The Last Jedi, but like at some point we have to stop, right?
Yeah, at some point. Don't worry, the Han Solo movie's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. It's going to be another 6-hour one.
Oh, it probably will.
I mean, if it says a lot when it takes 3 times the time to just point out
the flaws of the movie.
And
okay,
looking
whatever.
at all this gaming news, I'm going to have to pick up a Switch eventually, aren't I?
You will.
Both
of you need to pick up a Switch eventually. It's awesome. It's awesome, but you know what? I'm not trying to be a Nintendo fan or anything. Even though I love Nintendo, I also love Sony and I love PlayStation. I love my PC, and Xbox 360. I also love my Xbox 360, but the Xbox One, I don't really need an Xbox One because
PC.
I have a PC and all the exclusives are coming out on PC. So
Yeah, except for Rare Replay, like the one game I want to play.
yeah, okay, fine. Rare Replay. That is something I would like to get, but I don't want to buy a whole console just for Rare Replay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Pick it up on special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
the console included.
Yeah. But okay. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for all the support and listening to 3 grown-ass men complaining. We hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And please consider supporting us on Patreon. If you want to receive updates on our channel, as well as when we release our videos, please join us on Facebook and Twitter. Enjoy, and we'll see you all next time.